Today, we'll show you how to get more results. Tune in. Good morning. Thank you for joining me, Coach Michael, on your Monday morning. Today, we're going to talk about getting results. My mantra is attitude, action, results. That's what it's all about. Where'd that come from? It came from 2000 when I was a stockbroker when the dot-com bubble burst in March of that year. It was a tough time for me. There was stocks trading in hundreds of dollars that weeks later were trading at pennies. Everything with a .com at the end got busted. It's like someone took the balloon, hit it with a pin, and it burst. Now, for the next 2.5 years, when you throw 9/11 in the mix, it was an unhappy time in my business. I was really struggling to the point that I had to figure something out. And then one day, it finally came to me that the reason I was so stuck is because I was letting everything outside of the four walls of my business affect my mindset. And I had to come up with something. So this is what I came up with. I came up with attitude. I figured back then I had to do whatever I needed to do to get on my A game the first thing in the morning. Because when your attitude's right, everything becomes easier. The next step was action. And back then, the only action I needed to take is take the time to call my clients and somebody else's clients. I actually had on my phone, it said, if in doubt, pick up the phone. And I will tell you, over that time, when I got my head right and I took the right action, the results automatically came into the equation. Now, being a coach for over 14 years, I see this in play quite a bit. But there's some disclaimers in here where people get stuck. I'll give you a perfect example. I met a gentleman. He called me up and he wanted to send some of his folks to my boot camp. He saw that there was definitely holes in his leadership and management team. Some were avoiding tough conversations. They weren't holding the team accountable to the metrics. And they were just not holding themselves accountable to step up to the point of where they need to be, the leader they need to be. So he saw the gaps. We spoke. We talked about the boot camp. I said, we can address that in the boot camp. It will be perfect. He wanted to check the budget. And then the next time I spoke to him, he started coming up with all these reasons why he couldn't do it now, or it didn't make sense, or let me think about it, or whatever it may be. All of us are individuals. We get a great idea in our head. We got the attitude, we're thinking right, but then when it takes time to take the action, we start this little story in our head talking us out of taking the next step. Well, when an idea is fresh, that's when we need to take action on it, because every minute it germinates and further away from us taking action. So what happens right here? People get stuck on this line between attitude and action. Now, what's interesting in this boot camp is week 3, we cover all the attributes of leadership and the major causes of failure. 2 of the major causes of failure are indecision and procrastination. So those 2 show up right on this line from attitude to action. And the only way for you to get beyond that is to make a decision. We need to be decisive. And the other step is that certain individuals they take the action. They're great starters. They're great initiatives. They got the vision, the imagination, but they just can't finish to 100% accomplishment. So they actually get stuck in between the action and the results. They might get it 80% done, and then they'll go on to something else, and they'll never totally complete it. And these are all the things we cover, and this is what coaching helps you with. So this works. The only way for it to work, for you to get the results, is have the right attitude, take the right action, execute accordingly, and then you will get results. I will tell you, in the early 2000s, my business grew. Once I got this in my head and had the right attitude, took the right action, my results, I was more successful from 2002 to 2005 when I sold my book than the 13 years prior not understanding this equation. So if any of this is affecting you, if you have a great attitude and you're taking the action, you're getting the results, good on you. But if you're getting stuck somewhere here or somewhere here, this is something you need to address, because you will never reach full capacity and fulfillment in your business or in your life if you are not using this formula continuously and executing on all 3 points. I hope this has been valuable. As always, I want to thank you for joining me, Coach Michael, on your Monday morning. I want to wish you a productive, profitable week, and I'll see you next Monday. Be well.